Hello everyone, this is James again. I was going to do a quick video giving a little bit of my progress. Today I am officially 2 weeks post-op from having the sleeve gastrectomy with single anastomosis Duodeno-Ileal bypass or the loop duodenal switch. You also hear it called. Real quick, I just want to talk about my hospital experience. I thought I'd be really nervous when surgery day came. Everything went fine. I was really not nervous. They did give me some medicine to help with that once I got to the hospital, but I probably would have been okay without it. Everything went pretty well with the surgery as far as I know. You know, the doctor spoke to my wife about it and then said everything was fine. And I remember him coming to see me late that night, the night of surgery, but I was so out of it with the pain medicine that I barely remember him coming in. About the only thing I remember him saying is that I had done a good job getting my liver down small for him. So I was kind of proud of that. Everything in the hospital, I had a little bit of complications starting like the day after surgery when I went down for my swallow test to make sure I didn't have any leaks. Excuse me, I've got a little bit of a cold coming on. When I went down for my swallow test and I swallowed the little bit of liquid that they use to you know, see if you have a leak, I felt kind of nauseated, and I had been sort of in pain and having nausea, but the medicine they were giving me kind of would take care of that. Anyway, I came back up to my room, and maybe an hour or so later, they said I could start drinking water. As soon as I started drinking water, I just got extremely nauseated, started throwing up. When they would give me pain medicine and nausea medication, it would make me throw up again. That went on for about 24 to 36 hours maybe. I was so in and out of it. It is kind of the timeline there. It gets a little fuzzy for me anyway. I'm sure my wife, who was there beside me the whole time, she was great. I'm sure she could tell you exactly, you know, play by play. Once they changed up some of the medication they were giving me and realized that I had internal swelling in my stomach, which was causing like spasms, and it was kind of closed off there at the entrance to the stomach, which is why when I drank the water and all, it made me want to throw up. They started giving me some steroids, and I would say within a few hours of them changing the nausea and pain medication and giving me those steroids, I was 100% better. So that was like into later Wednesday. Okay, I had surgery on Monday. This is later Wednesday. When I woke up Thursday morning, I was basically ready to go home. I mean, I felt pretty good. No real pain to speak of. No nausea. That had gone away with the medication they were giving me. So basically, I just had to show them that I could get the fluids down and keep them down. And by the time I did that and they got all their paperwork ready and everything, it was about 5 o'clock on Thursday afternoon when they released me from the hospital. And came home and just kind of recuperated for a few days at home. I went back to work the next Tuesday. So I was out of work for a whole week and a day. And I probably could have gone back on that Monday, but I didn't want to chance it. I was still feeling real tired. And that was the biggest complaint once I got home, is that I just didn't have any energy. I will tell you, trying to get in the protein, I had thought before surgery that I would have no problem with getting the protein in and getting the water and all that. After surgery, I could say it was difficult for me. All the protein drinks just tasted so sweet, and I couldn't, just the smell of them and the taste, just it kind of turned me. But I was able to work through, and now since I'm starting on week 3 here, I've started adding some like what they call semi-solids, puree food. So I've been having like some scrambled eggs and some mashed up beans, things like that to get some more protein. And that's really helped me. And of course, some of that awful sweet taste of the protein drinks has sort of gone away a little bit. I can tolerate them a little more now, the taste. I'm still having a little trouble getting this full 64 ounces of liquid in, which, again, before surgery, I could barely do that. I'm not real worried about it. I don't think I'm showing the signs of dehydration. And I feel good. So I'm just doing the best I can. I'm probably getting between 48 and 64. Some days I probably hit the 64, and some I probably don't. I know this weekend I probably didn't either Saturday or Sunday. But I'm trying, and I think everything's fine. I have a doctor's appointment this Thursday afternoon with my surgeon for a follow-up, and so hopefully everything will be fine. My incisions I had 5 incisions. They're all healing up very nicely. I got 1 or 2 that are still, on the not quite healed, but the big one where he pulled the stomach, the part of the stomach that he cut off out, that one was kind of sore for a few days. Made it hard to bend down, tie my shoes and things like that, but really not bad. I mean, I think I took 1 or 2 doses of pain medication after I got home, and 1 or 2 doses of nausea medication, but I don't even know that I needed those. I thought maybe I was hurting, but anyway, I decided to try it without the pain medication, and everything was fine. So haven't taken any more of that. As far as my progress, I had lost like 15, maybe 16 pounds pre-surgery. Since surgery, I've lost about 21 pounds. And people are actually that I work with and friends and family notice it in my face, and some of them say in my shoulders and the way my shirts fit. People are starting to compliment me on, telling me they can see I've lost weight. It makes me feel good. Makes me know that it's working. I can see it in myself a little bit, but not really. So I'm guessing I'll probably, as I get smaller and smaller and smaller, I'll compare me in the mirror to some pictures that I took pre-surgery, and I'll be able to definitely see my progress then. As far as hunger, I haven't really had a lot of hunger. Something like I was craving barbecue chicken for a couple days, but it was just I don't know, it was just some sort of craving. It wasn't that I was hungry. And I'll be honest, I did once I hit week 3 here. One of the things they allow you to have on the nutritionist that I saw at Rex, she said I could have canned chicken because it's kind of soft. I tried it, and I put a little barbecue sauce on it, and I really didn't tolerate it well. I didn't throw it up or anything. It just didn't feel good in my stomach, so I kind of did away with that. I'm going to try it in a few days, excuse me, and see how that goes. All in all, I will have to say I feel good, and except for those couple rocky days there in the hospital, I mean, it was bad, and I was really thinking I had made a mistake, and that I sort of was like, man, I just soon die as be this bad off. But on the other side of it now, looking back, it doesn't really seem that bad. But of course, while I was going through it, it was pretty tough. So I'm saying that just to tell you that if you're thinking about having surgery, or you've got a surgery coming up, there are possibilities of complications that can happen to you. I thought it wouldn't happen to me, but it did. Just all I can say is be prepared in case it does. Just keep a good attitude. It'll get better. My wife kept telling me it's going to get better. It's going to get better. And so I kind of held on to that, and after they got me on some different medications, I made a 180-degree turnaround, and everything was much better. So I've hit almost 10 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up and just say thanks for watching. If you got any questions, I'll be glad to answer them for you, and just stay tuned for more videos for an update on my progress.